Josh Byrne, Jack Buchanan, Jimmy Yanis, and Coach Tierney. Coach, if you'd open up with a comment on today's victory.
Sure. Thrilled we got the W. Really liked the way we came out in the first and third quarters. Hung on to a hard-fought game. Again, Division I wins are tough to come by, and a lot of factors going into this one that some people know the obvious ones, but some of the things that people didn't know. Certainly coming off of Carolina was a huge win, and trying to funnel that and put it away. But 2 days this week, we were missing 17 guys. We came home with a neurovirus from North Carolina, and it rampaged our team, so we could barely practice at certain times. We just got back, guys, this morning to go after it. No excuse, because Providence, same scenario as last year. We come back from Carolina, and that is one blue-collar, tough team like their coach and Coach Gabrielli. I think the fourth quarter stats really say everything. It was 5-0 in the fourth quarter. The face-offs in the second half, the turnovers, they outground balled us in the fourth quarter. All the things that we preach didn't happen. And then man up being 1 for 6, it was not, that wasn't in the script. But because we played that a little bit that way at times tonight, doesn't mean that that's the way we were going to play last week or how we're going to play in the future. It was a tough day, and I'm glad we got out with the W.
Coach Buchanan today, phenomenal. Talk a little bit about him. You play your goaltender, especially a game where you seem to have needed that kind of play.
Yeah, if Jack was one of those guys that was sick this week, first time in my history of coaching, I've never had no goalies at practice. And for 2 days this week, we had no goalies at practice. For him to step up, 19 saves, 11 in the second half, is we don't win without Jack. He was on it. We did bop into his zone a little bit when we got up 3 with the weather changing. It's a little bit harder to move the ball, and we thought we did a good job. He was going to be able to see some of those outside shots, and he did. The ones that did get past him they got underneath him a little bit, and they were in transition or failed clears, and those you can't judge.
Jack, why do you think you played so well today, and are you still feeling poorly? I know your coach just said you were sick.
Coming in today, I'm definitely not 100% feeling, back to normal. But it wasn't going to stop me from coming out today. I think the reason why, I had so many saves would be, Providence got some shooters. They're going to shoot, no matter what game it is, no matter who they're going against. So, they took those shots against me. I was seeing it well, and we just continued doing it throughout the game.
That save to end the game after a rough fourth quarter for the entire team. Talk to me about that final save and kind of what you saw.
Turns is actually a kid I went against in high school. Robbery at Chaminade. I went to St. Anthony's. So that's a kid I've been, playing against for a while now. Watched a lot of film on him. And, seen some shots, throughout the game from him. Kind of just, read it from the past, follow his stick, and just, follow through the ball.
And who was that?
Brandon Kearns.
Okay.
Number 6.
Number 6.
Coach, in terms of, the challenges this week with the virus, how do you think the team was able to respond despite those circumstances?
Yeah, again, we for those guys that were sick, they certainly stepped up. And when you're missing 17 at practice, it doesn't look like a lacrosse team anymore. So, but we piecemealed it through. It took every ounce of effort, and we needed that 19th save.
Was there a full practice yesterday, or were you going?
Yesterday was what we call Fast Fridays. So it was a short practice, but we go full speed. Thursday was a walk through to a film session, because that was the best we could do.
Okay. Jimmy, talk to me just about, you started out fast in the third quarter here with a couple quick goals. What did you do well early in the third period here to kind of get your team a little bit of breathing room at that time?
Yeah, just by Mosier and DA finding me, I mean, them dodging, getting to the goal, just seeing me get open like of my team. Just our midfield and our offense was just clicking the third. Where our midfield just drawing man, finding open guys in the pipes.
Josh, first time since the early 70s this team has been 6-0. Do you guys go in, is there a feel now that you'll find a way to win no matter what happens, especially this week with, you know, the illness as well?
Yeah, I think there's a bit of confidence in this group right now. Obviously, we have something special going on. That being said, you can't be so confident that you don't score in the fourth quarter. We went, what was it? You got outscored 5-0 in the fourth quarter?
Yes.
That cannot happen for us. And it doesn't matter how many games you won before, nobody's going to give it to you easy. It doesn't work like that. It's Division I lacrosse.
What were they doing in the fourth quarter that, you know, they were able to shut you out?
Providence is a good team, obviously. Great defense, good goalie in there. But at the end of the day, that was on us, and we weren't hitting our shots. We weren't moving the ball like we should have. And at the end of the day, we just need to hit the shots.
Okay.
That's a career high for Jack, 19 saves, top end of 17 early this season. Thank you, gentlemen.